YouTube over here. So welcome everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hello. We are having a blast here in Colorado. Yes. Yes. Yay. I'm glad you caught my live as well. Hey, California in the house, South Africa in the house. I love it. So YouTube, when you are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments. I love this part because I can go back and see who watched the replay. And when you put replay, let me know where you're watching from as well. So today we're going to talk about launch to profit in 7 days, how to take a brand new online business and get it in profit in 7 days. So you're probably going, how the heck is that possible? Hey, Kevin from Colorado. I'm hanging out in Winter Park, Colorado. Beautiful here, by the way. Beautiful. South Africa in the house. Awesome. Love it. LA, love it. South Africa, Texas, Kentucky, South Africa. South Africa is dominating today. New York, love it. Atlanta, Canada, South Africa in the house. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. So glad you guys are here today. And so let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling because I don't have a lot of time today. And I really want to cover this with you because I'm telling you what, some of you are making it way too hard to make money. You're just in your own way. Okay. So I'm going to help you with that today. So I'm going to share a process with you that literally can take you from launch to profit in 7 days. I'm going to share the exact strategy with you. Now, will you do it? I don't know. I don't understand why you wouldn't. Who wouldn't want to launch a business today and be able to walk into next week going, I'm already in profit mode. Let's go. Right? It's the game changer. So when I discovered a process like this, you guys, I did not have the money to invest, just being honest with you right now. But I also looked at my TV in my house and I'm like, if you can invest in a TV, you can invest in this, right? It's all about your priorities. And we have no problem spending money on things that entertain us. So I was ready to flip my mindset and spend money on things that would educate me and equip me with skills. So first of all, let's talk about that. You guys realize your income level is 100% based on your skill level. So you want to make more money? Learn more skills. It's literally that simple. Look at anything. You can go become a gymnast. And you're going to become a better gymnast when you learn more skills and techniques being a gymnast. It's in everything. Your job, right? When you become better at your job, you can move up the ladder. It's in everything. So don't expect it to be any different when you launch your own online business. And okay, so let's go. And then what I'll do is after I cover with you, right, exactly the launch to profit in 7 days, I'm going to answer questions. Okay. So I want to cover this first. Hello, welcome everybody. I love that. Faceless digital marketing. Let's go. I love that. My daughter is just about ready to launch her faceless business, you guys. And I'm so excited. And I'm literally going to show everybody how wrong you guys are. What I mean by that is so many people are like, you can't make money going faceless. So what are you going to do? How ridiculous are you guys going to feel because you allow that limiting belief to hold you back? And my daughter at 18 starting to make $900 a month. Then 900 a week. The goal is to equip her brand big enough. So by the end of the year, so she's literally got 5.5 months to really build the brand, build the following, build the email list. My goal is to have her be making 900 a day walking into 2022 or 2025. Wow, where'd that come from? Think about that. Do the math. 18. Well, she will have turned 19 at that time. Walking into 2025, making 900 a day at the age of 19, that's 6,300 a week. In 3 years, she's a self-made millionaire. Bet y'all overthink it. Y'all spend so much time going, well, but would it work? Oh no, she's going to do it and she's going to make it work because we're just going to keep on being very strategic with her delivery and her faceless brand. So what's really awesome is she's going to launch this. She's pretty pumped about it. Actually, so we're vacationing in Colorado and she's not with us. She does not like hiking. She does not. She's not like me at all like that. And so she went to Texas to hang out with a friend. And she actually messaged me, I think it was last Friday. And she goes, I love all the traveling we're doing, but I can't wait to get my business launched. She's excited about it. I'm gonna let her do it all herself, but I'm gonna help her with her content. I'm gonna like let her like help her really connect with the content. And I'm telling you guys, so I'm proud of you for going out there and building that faceless brand. You go because it's gonna work. And so how cool is that though, right? So I'm telling you guys, the only reason why you do not have success in today's digital world, seriously, the only reason you don't have success in today's digital world is you, because you're not willing to plug something in that works. You're not willing to test it, perfect it. I told my daughter, I said, you're going to be brand new. And when you first launch your business, you're going to get no views. You're going to get no engagement. Get over it. It's called business. She goes, why would, but she's an 18. She goes, why would I expect people to engage me? I'm brand new. And I'm like, I don't know. Why don't you tell adults that? And I said, I'm proud of you, right? I'm equipping her for success. I'm letting her know everything that's probably going to go wrong, right? And then I'm like, so with all that being said, you know what you're going to focus on? When you have a video do good, that's what you're going to focus on. You're just going to focus on recreating more videos just like that. It's all right here. I don't know. I just had to share that because it is Mindset Monday, right? Yay! I just started mine. Awesome. I love it. I watched the faceless training today and I learned so much. Yes, I'm excited. So the cool part is because when she does launch this, I will be adding another training inside my community because I'll be going through this process with my daughter. I'll be watching all the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'm going to help her implement it and get a really great message out there with Faceless Brand. So anyway, I will be, so not only will this be helping my daughter learn the skills to make daily pay, everything that I work with her, I'm going to create training inside the community. And then I'll be able to use her as an example. So it's going to be a win-win. So anyway, that's how our program works. By the way, it's very live and interactive. I can't wait for it either. It's going to be so fun. Learning more every day. What an opportunity. Yay. I love hearing that. So awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of her. My daughter is 19 and my son is 22. I'd love to have them doing this as well. Yes, Julie. So, oh, I love that. So I think what we're going to do is start a community just for them, right? For the kids in the 18 to, I don't know, 22-year-old, right? And they can be part of this community. And of course, their parents could be in it as well, obviously, right? I think it'd be really good for them and good for us, right? We're going to get a completely different perspective. But you know how many parents this could help right now? You know how many parents right now are freaking out because their child is going off to college in 1 month and maybe they had to go put a second mortgage on their house? And they're trying to figure out how can their child go off to college? How are they going to afford to see him? How are they going, and they're stressed. Can you imagine if their child could plug into a system like this where they could master a 2-hour income earning activity day and go off to college? And what if they just made 900 a week at college? You know, the pressure that would take off of parents, so our grandparents. So I'm fired up about that. So fired up about it. Yes. And again, I'm telling her to launch it in Faceless, right? I'm the one that recommending her to launch it in Faceless. I'm like, first of all, you don't even understand marketing at the age of 18. You're not equipped to, know how to do really good in a video. Why do we think there's something wrong with that? I'm not equipped to go get on a basketball court. That doesn't mean I'm a failure or I'm a bad person. That means I'm a smart person. I understand if I'm going to get on the basketball court, I better learn how to play basketball. Right? Same thing with her. Why would I have her start talking on video when she's never done anything like this before? So I'm going to equip her with understanding how to craft that message to her perfect customer. And we're going to do it all through Faceless. She's going to build that invisible empire. And she's also going to work on the batch creating content, where she's going to batch create her content. And so, and we will teach you guys that, right? Where she will probably spend 2 to 4 hours in one day and she'll create her entire content for the week or maybe even the month. I don't know. I'm going to be able to watch her go through this entire process. I'm telling you what, we're making this way too hard. I know I did for years. You guys, I wish I had somebody coming at me like this back in 2022, 2021, 2020. You know how different my life would be today? It took me till September 2022 to discover this process. And literally, it flipped everything. It changed everything. Matter of fact, I was supposed to go live at Well, it's 11:30 here. So 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I was a little bit late. You know why I was late? Because I was actually on the phone with a realtor in Tulum, Mexico, about me investing in property there. It's a brand new area that they're doing in Tulum, Mexico, and I'm looking at investing in many of the properties there. You guys think I would ever be able to say that? No. And the reason why I'm thinking about going there is you get a lot more bang for your buck there. I'm talking, I'm looking at $200,000 homes here. But over there, I can get something a lot nicer for 200,000 and rent it or Airbnb it and make triple the money. Smart, right? I'm telling you what, the person you are right now is going to be a totally different person when you learn new skills and techniques. See, this Legacy Builder program isn't just to help you make money. It's not. It is to help you completely transform your life. To help you be able to design your life, create that life you've always dreamed of. That's what it's about. And to be able to do that, you need to have cash flow, right? Because having a predictable cash flow coming in changes everything. It changes everything. And by the way, if you're on here right now saying, you got to talk about money, get over yourself. Get over yourself, because guess what? You wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for somebody that didn't have money to start that business. So get over. If you have a hard time hearing somebody talk about money, that's your problem. And if you have a hard time hearing somebody talk about money, you're never going to make money. Money is the byproduct for everything. Literally, you wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for somebody had money to start the business. Think about that. Think about it. So we got to get over that, you guys. You're making it way too hard. You're making it way too hard. This process that I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to break down Launch to Profit in 7 days, but this process helps you build a following, helps you build a brand. It's going to help you build a predictable income stream because you're going to build an email list. And that's going to show you how to add additional income streams. I went from just begging to make money from home, to making money from home, to making a recurring income stream, to now having 14 income streams, just getting ready to launch my 15th income stream. And I'm not grinding. Matter of fact, we're on our 3rd vacation this summer. We travel. We've literally been home. I think we were home 6 days total in June. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not even that many days. Like, I'm telling you, you don't have to work hard. You don't have to work hard to make money. You don't have to work hard to design your life. You got to work smarter. And the smartest thing you can do for your future, for your freedom, is go digital. Everybody else is. Why not you? Like, seriously, why not you? Go digital. This is your dream. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Please do that. I would come to your retreat. Willow, and I literally thought about that. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm so pumped about this. I actually have a Zoom with them, this Tulum property. I have a Zoom with them on Wednesday to learn more. They're just building it, and I'm going to be flying there to look at the property in September. But I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to have a retreat there for our digital growth community. Right? Yes, Sharon, you got to stop overwhelming yourself. We're making it way too hard. So today I'm going to help you. You guys, and that was me, Sharon. So do not feel bad. You guys, stop feeling bad. Stop it right now. Because if I continue to beat myself up, I had to get over myself. I had to stop being the victim in my life, and I had to push through and become the victor. Because I was a victim in my life. Back in September of 2022, August of 2022, July, I was a victim. I thought I was too old. That's a victim mentality. I thought because I didn't have any tech skills, that's the victim mentality. I would look in the mirror and be like, how the hell did you get here? But I didn't want to stay there. I knew I was meant for more. You know you're meant for more. You wouldn't be listening to me right now. I didn't want to stay there. I had to push through the victim mentality, and I had to look in the mirror and be like, you will not be in the same place in 6 months. I had to refuse to be in the same place. It was a non-negotiable for me. So when I discovered this process, I will tell you what, you guys, and here's my question for you. When is the last time you got excited about the way you were making an income? Because I got excited. I was so excited. I seen it. I seen freedom. I seen freedom. I seen me able to have more time with my family. And here's how, because it said business on autopilot. You know what that means, right? When you have a business on autopilot, that means, yes, I refuse. Yes, exactly. That's why I joined. Love it. Yes. Likes attract. And so, what that means when you have a business on autopilot, it means it's working for you 24/7. So that means when you're doing the things that you have to do or that you love to do, you have this fully automated business out there working for you 24/7. It was a no brainer to me because, see, I was trying to make an income in network marketing. Like I was trying. I had full intention of doing it because all I cared about is not having to put my grandchildren in daycare. Because I tried everything my entire life to make sure my children never went in daycare, right? And so I was helping when my children are out growing their dreams, I would watch my grandchildren. And I was like, I am not going to go get a job outside the home and put my grandchildren in daycare. I would feel like a failure because I'm like, no, family's going to raise family, right? And now because of that, my children have the most amazing bonds with their niece and nephew. Like you guys, that's priceless right there, by the way. To see my little peanut and my son is just, they're two peas in a pod. That would have never happened if they were stuck in daycare all day with strangers. And so as a grandma, I still felt like that, right? And so I'm only telling you that because I was trying to make it network marketing. But if I walked out of my office, the moment I walked out and I wasn't trying to find customers, I made no money. So I lived with that guilt, right? Just like many of you might have a job and you live with the guilt because you're sticking your kids in daycare or your grandchildren are having to go to daycare, right? And you're not having the time with your family. I talked to a mom the other day and she was literally like, my children don't even know me and I don't even know my children. She goes, we're so caught in such a funk. And she said, because we get up in the morning and she said, this summer's really bad. She goes, because now they're just kind of running around loose. She goes, I don't even know what they do. And she goes, by the time I get off and I cook dinner, and she goes, I'm so exhausted and I don't have a job I'm fulfilled at. And she goes, I know I'm taking it out on them. And she goes, me and my husband don't have a relationship. And I stopped her and I said, how much longer are you going to live like that? This is a conversation through DM on Instagram, by the way. I said, how much longer are you going to live like that? So I'm asking you, how much longer do you guys want to live like this? Because see, I knew I was done with network marketing in August. Well, actually, a little bit before that of 2022. But I couldn't burn my bridge then. I had to keep on doing network marketing because at least I was making some money, right? Enough that I didn't have to go get a job. But it wasn't covering all the bills because it was dropping dramatically because I wasn't building it. So when I discovered this process, and let me share with you guys, and then I'm going to go into launch to profit in 7 days. It said no MLM. It said no monthly expenses. And it said learn how to make 100% profit. I thought that was the coolest thing ever, but I'm like, time out. How can you have an online business and make 100% profit? How does a company make money? She said the thing that changed my life for real. She said, because a company creates your website for you. I'm like, so no designing a website from scratch? Yes, let's go. Because I hate tech, by the way. I mean, it's like fingernails on a chalkboard when I think of tech. So I love the fact that I already had the templates. All I had to do is plug in my domain and my payment gateway. So I'm paid directly into my bank account. And I've not touched it since then. So I've literally had a fully automated business out there working for me since September of 2022. And here's a funny fact. I've had 2 people now, love them. They're more detailed, very analytical people. They're like, oh, by the way, you have 2022 in your email automations. And I'm like, I reply back to them. I'm like, I probably do. It just works so good. I don't want to touch it. Funny, right? And so I'm just sharing that with you because once you get your automated system set up, it's good. You don't got to touch it again. And it will just be out there creating an income stream for you over and over and over again, as long as you learn attraction marketing. Okay. because there is a way in today's world, but you got to get out of your own way. When I see people not able to make a consistent daily pay income, it's because they're in their own way. So hopefully today you have permission to look in the mirror and be like, okay, I got to get out of my own way. I got to follow a proven process, and this can change my life, because that's what I had to do. So I discovered this. I launched my business on September 10th of 2022. My automations and everything was set up and ready to go on the 12th. But I'm talking launch to profit in 7 days, right? What I did though, I knew you can't build a brand overnight. So for example, when you see a Starbucks being built, what do you see before the Starbucks is even built? Can anybody tell me? Oh, thank you, my friend. It was such a great birthday. Can anybody tell me? Yes, Freedom Machine, Marsha. Can anybody tell me what they see even when the building is being built? They see a sign that says coming soon, Starbucks. Okay. That is the little teaser, getting that anticipation, getting you excited, getting you ready to kind of redo your schedule so you can go through a Starbucks, right? They let you know, I love it. I'm so glad you're part of my world, my friend. Aw, you're welcome. Thank you for believing in you, believing in you and wanting more for your family's life. Because that's the only reason why you're inside our community, because you have the courage to believe in yourself and know you're worth more. So I'm proud of you for that. So with that being, and it's every business, by the way, right? Whenever you see a construction coming up, you always see the coming soon sign. So why not you? When you launch your business, there should be a coming soon sign. So what is that? In your stories, a picture post, a video. I don't care where you do it. You got to do it. That's exactly what I did. Okay. So let me give you a hot tip. Now, if you're inside my community, you don't have to do what I'm getting ready to say with you, because I've saved you a lot of time. And here it is. So when I purchased this program, I didn't have no community. So what I did is I went to Facebook and I found some Facebook groups for online businesses. And what I did is I grabbed a notebook. Okay. I'm giving you guys a hot tip right now. I grabbed a notebook and I went inside. I think I joined a handful of groups, and I went in there to look at the comments only. I didn't read the post. I didn't care about the post. I didn't go there to engage. I read the comments only, and I seen people's pain points. And you guys, the more I read people's pain points, the more excited I got. Because I was like, holy crap, I got a solution for them. Holy crap, I got a solution for them. Holy crap, I got a solution for them. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be able to help so many people. And I got so excited because I knew what my business is, and I knew who my perfect customer was. And then I started seeing all these people, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I started writing it down. That is how I created my first 21 pieces of content, by the way, is 100% off of what people in the comments said. And I knew I had a solution for them. Now, if you're inside my community, I have made hundreds of posts on this. All you got to do is find those posts, because I ask people all the time in the community, why did you purchase? Go look at all their problems, why they purchased. We have the solution. So that's done for you. And you don't got to waste your time going through all this Facebook groups. But anyway, I want to do it, but I'm so scared. So Christine, I understand. Christian, right? I completely understand. I thought I was going to fail when I first did this. I thought I was too old. I thought because I'm an introvert, I was like, TikTok? I'm going to go on TikTok. Aren't I too old for TikTok? Right? But here's what I feared more. I feared more being in the same place. I feared more of not having the money to be able to make sure I could be in the bleachers and watch every single run of my son's races, because he's a runner in college. And that was my goal. The moment I had children, and I have 6 kids, by the way, my goal was to never miss any moments, to always be in those stands. I've watched too many people that are grown adults literally talk about how they were at dance recitals and they knew their mom wasn't going to be there, but they would still look in the crowd hoping she was be there. Oh, no way. My children will never ever say that. But the direction I was going in 2022, it was going to happen. So I feared that. That pushed me beyond anything, pushed me beyond anything. Now I never miss any events. Now I'm leaving legacies for my children. So like what I tell you guys at the beginning of this, right? When my children started having dreams and goals and getting jobs, I was like, that's fine if that's what you want to do, but we're not putting the kids in daycare. They're going to be with family because nobody can ever love your children more than family, right? And my daughter went to beauty school and she is a hairstylist, and I watched her make a small percent. And so when I had the money, I bought her a hair salon. So I'm telling you, when you guys learn strategies, everything changes. Now, my son, that's the runner in college, he's actually taken real estate classes this year and marketing classes. He's already got an associate's in business. He's 19, by the way. Oh, he just turned 20. And he's got an associate's in business. And so now he's taking real estate and more marketing, and we're going to do property. And that's all going under his name. So he'll be a millionaire before he's 30. Probably sooner. No, see now after I just found out what I found out about all the property in Tulum that it looks like I'm going to buy. But I'm telling you, everything changes. See, when you're living your life to pay your bills, you're living your life to pay your bills. When you're living your life to design your life, man, that's freedom. But the only fear should be is continue to live your life to pay your bills. That's the only fear. And that's what I feared. I refused. This was September, and I was like, I will not go into the summer months still broke. I can't do that. And that changed everything. Mindset matters, right? Mindset matters. Yeah. Yes, I love that. I'm living my life to book holidays. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so let's talk about that. So okay, first of all, I recommend everybody listen to me right now. You got to promote something that's digital. Okay, let me give you two examples why. Because the world is going digital. Why not you? But when you promote something digital, you guys realize you can make 100% profit. That's awesome, right? That was huge for me. So, for example, my number one, let me just give you a different perspective of this. Okay, then I'm going to show you why I have this on my lap. So, let me give you a different perspective. Like, for example, my number one selling product is $900. Okay, which means when I get a customer for $900, that's $900 into my bank account. Imagine if I was selling a lip gloss. I'm going to make about $9. So I would have to sell 100 lip glosses to make $900. That's tough. That's hard. That's hard. Do you realize if you are promoting a product or program or service that's $900, 111 customers, you've made six figures. Wild, huh? Or you can make 900. Wild, isn't it? Wild. That's the big difference. Okay. That is the big difference. Make 100%. Now, maybe you're an affiliate for a product. Okay. Let's say you're affiliate. On average, you make about 25%, which means you would make $225. So if you wanted to make 900 a day, you'd need four customers. What makes more sense? One customer to make 900 or four customers to make 900? Or 100 customers to make 900. See, when that was laid out to me, that was the biggest light bulb moment. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can build a following. I can build a brand. I can build an email list. I can learn how to get monetized on my social media accounts. And I can build a daily paying customer base and make 100% profit while I'm learning and earning. You guys, it's a no brainer because the moment you can learn these strategies, sky's the limit of what you can do. This is to help lay your foundation. I never thought I would have 14 income streams. I never thought I would. I was going to be happy making 54,000 a year working 2 hours a day because I didn't have the vision or the belief in myself that I could do it. So take that fear that you have and fear more of being in the same place. Fear more of having to settle. Fear more of having to go into the holidays with guilt. Of not being able to do the things that you love or that you want to do. Fear that more. And then take action. It's not a question if people are making money in the digital world. They're making millions. Why not you? Here's another stat. The e-learning industry is the fastest growing industry out there. The e-learning industry in 2019 did 950 million dollars in 1 year. In 2023, it did a billion a day. So what it used to take an entire year now does in 1 day. And matter of fact, the first quarter of 2024, it did 1.2 billion a day. It's projected to hit 3 billion a day by 2027. Do you realize how much money is to be made in this industry? Why not you? It's your sweet spot. I don't know when there's ever going to be another opportunity like there is right now. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Okay, so that's what I recommend. So that was a no-brainer to me. Matter of fact, I think this is the most brilliant business strategy I've ever seen in my entire life. The fact that you can make 100% profit, you can purchase a program for a very low investment, make 100% profit while you are building your email list, your following, and your brand. I'm like, what? How does it get better than this? Right? It's kind of like you go to school for 4 to 6 years to be a doctor, and then you got to go be an intern and you don't get paid for that. This is with us, but we have to shave off the learning curve and we can learn and earn the exact same time. It's just so awesome. Aw, thank you, my friend, for believing. Oh my gosh. So I have a question. Why are you here if you don't want to be here? Like, that's so wild to me. That's so wild to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do you disbelieve in yourself so much that if you have something negative, say, why don't you just go? Like, hey, my friend, how are you? How are you? So wild to me. So wild to me. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to learn more, it's right here. It's dailypaybusiness.com because we're paid daily. So daily pay business. Okay. And once you go there, it's going to take you right here. Now we're talking about the automated system that you can get access to as well. Right. So it's right here. You put your email in. The moment you go to dailypaybusiness.com, you're going to put your email in here. But check this out. I want you to do two things when you go there. One, I want you to check it out so you can learn all about it, to decide if it's a fit for you. If it is, let's go. Let's change your life. If it's not, that's 100% okay. I'm just proud of you for checking it out. But here's what I want you to do. The moment you put your email, it is literally going to take you right here. Okay. And you can watch this video that gives you the details. And right below that, you can put in your, or you can see the 4 different digital programs I promote. All you got to do is scroll to the very bottom. You can see all 4 of them that I promote, right? If you are here in the US, I do offer payment plans. The payment plans aren't through me, they're for a credit company, okay? Like Afterpay, right? Now, if you watch this video and you still have more questions, just check your email because you're going to get this in your email from me. And I break down more your automated sales process. That's your freedom. This is why I call it our freedom machine. And at any time, you can go right here and buy. Now, if you have questions after you do that, email me. Okay? Email me. Because here's the deal. If I can't answer your question right now, I have a personal assistant that will. And the ones that only I can answer, she gets to me immediately. So I always am able to engage with you. It's either me or Celine, and we're there for you, right? So you will get your questions answered so you can make a decision. So I want you to go there to check it out, but I want you to think about this when you're checking it out, that you have the ability to have a system like that out there working for you 24/7. That's the freedom. Because guess what? When you have a business like this out there working for you 24/7, you know what that means. You can get more creative. You can add more income streams. You can reconnect with your children, your grandchildren, your significant other because you have the time to do it, because you know you have an automated sales process out there working for you. Did you guys see that stat? Gosh darn it. I don't have my phone here. So Amazon, let's just talk about Amazon is fully automated. Okay. Can you imagine if you wanted to get lip gloss on Amazon, if you had to get on the phone with somebody? You wouldn't buy it. That's not convenient. People are looking for convenience today. People get on Amazon and buy. Amazon does over $278 billion a year with a fully automated sales process. And then they got to deal with the shipping and stuff. I'm not going to have you deal with any of that. You have a fully automated sales process and even an automated delivery of the program that they get. Pretty cool. Fully automated, right? But let's just talk about the sales process of Amazon. Do you realize tomorrow they're launching oh man, you guys, I should have been more prepared on this. And somebody can maybe have my Amazon like Prime Week, and they're expected to do like billions these next few days. It's just some specials they have going on with Amazon Prime. Billions these next few days on a fully automated system. Why am I telling you this? You know why they're going to be able to do billions? Because they're sending it out to their email list. And they're going to make billions. Yes, Prime Day, 15th through 16th. There you go. And it's projected to be the best time of the year. I know. I know. But they're projected to do billions. And it's because of an email list. Because they're just emailing all their customers and letting them know that it's Prime Days. You see what I'm coming from. How did I know about it? Email. Why am I telling you that? Success leaves clues. If you got somebody out there that's wildly successful like that because of an email list, look at Sheen. Has anybody ever heard of Sheen? It's Christmas in July. Yes. Aw. Well, I'm glad I inspired you, my friend. I love that. So let's talk about Sheen. Has anybody ever heard of Sheen clothing? Okay. They're the fastest growing fashion brand out there. Fastest growing. No other fashion company has ever exploded and grown as fast as Sheen. And they're low ticketed clothing. So there's a lot of sales being made to be the fastest growing, right? You guys realize how they launched their business. They started posting on social media, but the moment you clicked on it, a pop-up came up to put your email in. They're going to give you free shipping or free discount, and they'll email you. So here's the funny thing. We shop at Sheen all the time because they'll send me an email. And so I talk about the importance of email, right? And nobody really understands the importance of email until you really think about and become aware, oh yeah, I shop through email all the time, or I learn new things through email, right? It's the way the world is going. One week I received 17 emails from Sheen. I only opened 2 because the other ones weren't relevant to me. The only reason why I knew I got 17 is because I went back and looked and I counted. Now, most people would be like, oh, that is so much. That's your limiting belief. Do you see what I'm coming from? You can't fight what works. When are you going to stop fighting what works? If what you were doing was working, I'd be talking about you, not Amazon, not Sheen. We're talking about them because what they're doing is working. They're building an email list. They have a fully automated sales process and they promote through email. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? And then make 100% profit. It's just a no-brainer. Yep, no monthly expenses. I love that. Yeah, there's no monthly expenses, Betsy. Yeah. I don't know an example of the payment plans because it's based on your credit. Yeah, it's not like I didn't set them. It's through Afterpay. That's a company, and they give you credit. So the moment you apply for it, they let you know like what your payments are going to be. Yeah, they banner it every time their app. Yes, absolutely. It's every time the app is open. Absolutely. And that's how they built their business. Because here's the deal, you guys. I get so fired up when people are listening to my lives and buy from me immediately. I'm like, that's awesome. But I get just as fired up when somebody purchases from me and they've been in my automations for 1 year. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. You guys, this is how you have a predictable income stream, by the way. Like, this is it. This is how you have that predictable daily paying income because it's always out there working for you. That's your freedom. So the first thing you should want to do is get your business in profit mode. That takes all the pressure off. Second thing you want to do is you got to get out of debt. You got to get that financial pressure off. I think the third thing you need to do is if you're not happy with your job, if you're not fulfilled, if it doesn't give you the time freedom and the financial independence you're looking for, you got to get a game plan to quit that freaking job. So let's say it's by the end of the year. Then what you need to do is you need to figure out how much you need to get out of debt That's the very most smartest thing you should do before you quit your job. Just get out of debt. And then how much do you need to like replace your income at your job? And then you reverse engineer it. Okay. So figure it out. And then how much do you need to make this year? So you've made that money, you've replaced your income, and you can walk into 2025 freedom, your own boss. That's exactly what you should do. That's with everything, right? Hey, you want to get abs? Great. This is what we need to do on a daily basis. This is what you need to cut out in your diet. Okay. And then you reverse engineer what you need to do so you can have those results by the end of the year. It's no different than anything. So it shouldn't be for your plan to design your life. You got to take the time to design it. It's so important. Okay. Yes. I'm so ready. Awesome. Yes. Look, I was in your automations about a month or so. See, there you go. And I love that. You guys, that's your freedom, right? That is your freedom. Yeah. Let me see. Could you make one payment for 1 month and make money to pay off the rest? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let me see. What about now? What do you mean? Can you see me posting? I think I'm invisible and do not know why. Well, you must not be because I just read it. Oh gosh, I love that. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, you guys. How come I'm not seeing all the comments? Why do you think you're not seeing the comments? You guys see that? You see how you set yourself up for failure? Like how do you not know you're not seeing the comments? That don't even make any sense to me. Okay. Okay. First of all, Paul, the reason why you're not having success is because you have a stinking thinking. You live in a microwave society. So, for example, Paul's not satisfied because he's been doing this for 5 weeks and he hasn't had a customer yet. Where did you get those expectations? First of all, your attitude stinks. You got that stinking thinking. You got to get rid of that. You guys realize when I launched this, I was going to be happy to master the 2-hour workday and I was going to be happy to make 54,000 a year in 12 months. I never expected to have success in my first month. I didn't expect it because I was brand new to TikTok. I was brand new to this process. I was brand new to understanding of messaging and posting videos. I was brand new to building an email list. Why would I think I should be good in 5 weeks? But because I went in with that attitude to get better and better, I did make 7,000 my first month. But there was never one day I said I need a customer. I said I need to get better. So the moment you guys get rid of your stinking thinking and you look in the mirror and be like, I need to get better. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. Why would somebody buy from you if you got stinking thinking? Why would somebody buy from you if you don't even know where you're going? Why would anybody want to buy from you if you're already getting your exit strategy ready? That doesn't even make any sense because it's coming across in your content. That's silly. You're setting yourself up for failure. I tell you, you guys make this way too hard. Yes. Yeah, way too hard. Yeah, because I'm on TikTok, Michael. See, you got that stinking thinking. You're hearing me name people on TikTok. I have TikTok over here, I have YouTube over here, but why does it matter? Do you see what I'm saying? You guys, you got to step up to the CEO. You want to get your business in profit mode in 7 days? First of all, who are you? You got to show up as that person that will command attention in the room. You got to be that. And so if you can't create a piece of content that would get people so curious, that's okay. Just get good with that delivery with your confidence. That's okay. I have a gentleman inside my community that he made nothing in 3 months. Boy, Paul, you couldn't handle that, could you? Think about it. Like Paul's ready to quit after 5 weeks. Wild to me. Wild to me. Mostly when you see the growth of my community, we're almost at 30,000. We'll hit that probably in the next day or 2 or 3 days. Wild. So it works, right? It just is different time. But Tim didn't make nothing for 3 months. But he didn't quit. You know why Tim didn't quit? Because he kept on going, I know this process works. What am I doing wrong? What do I need to figure out? The moment he just crafted the message to his perfect customer, in the next 7 months, you guys, he made 100K. So we ended up making in 1 year's time 100K. What if he would have quit? But guess what? 5 months later, he hit his next 100K. So in 17 months, he's made $200,000. Think about that. And you guys quit so soon, but you'll stay working at a job for 10, 20 years and be miserable and broke? I can't even wrap my head around that thinking. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. Because I'll be honest with you, I believed in this process from the moment I discovered it. That's probably why I had massive success, because I did believe in it. I just didn't believe in myself, and I knew I had to work on getting better. But I'll tell you what, I had bills I had to pay in September. And I told myself, I was like, if you even have to get a night job for a little bit, you're going to do it. Because I knew this strategy worked. So I think because I literally was just like, I'm going to learn this. This is it for me. This is it for me. This is what's going to allow me to design my life. I went in with that. I seen that vision. I was okay. So this was my plan. 54,000 a year my first year. Then my second year plan was 300 a day. I wasn't even looking for daily pay till my second year. I never thought it would happen in 6 weeks. I was okay with it taking an entire year to learn how to get a daily paying customer. My second year was to learn how to make 300 a day, which is 109,000 a year. My third year goal was to learn how to make 600 a day, which is 218. I had a 3-year plan. Some of y'all have a 3-day plan or a 3-week plan. It's wild to me. That would be like going to college to be a lawyer, and after 1 week, like, I'm not a lawyer yet, I'm quitting. Like, how did we get there in our thinking? We're grown adults and we're acting like a child that doesn't get that sucker. Like, I'm being serious. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. You're the reason why you're not successful. You quit too soon. Wow. Love all the training. Well, thank you, my friend. I'm looking for the training on copy and paste free ads to learn. Great. It's in the program. Yeah. Got to plug in. Got to plug into the system. Yep. It's kind of like I can lead a horse to water, but I can't get him to drink. Yes. Patience makes perfect. It does. It does. It does. And it's so true. It's crazy to me. I have these conversations with my children. Like, I'm setting my grandchildren up for success. Like, my granddaughter Haven she can kind of whine a little bit, and she'll be like, Grandma, it's just so hard. I'm like, what is your definition of hard? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, then who told you it was hard? That's your limiting belief. You're trying to give yourself permission to stay where you are. I said, tell yourself every day, math is fun, math is fun, math is fun, math is fun. I go, all of a sudden, you're going to want to learn math. It's going to be fun. 2 days later, she goes, Grandma, math is so fun. It was that easy. It's that easy for us as adults as well. It is. You guys, I was scared to death to do this process. I was scared to death to get myself out there on TikTok. People told me people are mean on TikTok. Like, they told me, go get ready. They're mean. They're mean. Oh, well, that's why TikTok put a block button, right? I mean, yes, we are equipped for hard. Yes. But here's the thing, you get past the hard, and guess what? You get to design your life. Then you get to live life on my terms. That's what you need to learn. And to be able to do that, you got to promote a product or service in high demand. You got to be willing to learn how to build a following the right way. You got to be willing to learn how to build a brand, build an email list so you can design your life. We're talking your life. And then guess what? When you can learn that, then you can leave a legacy. Then when you're long and gone on this planet, you aren't, because you left that legacy for your family. Something you can be proud of. Like, why don't we go for that? Why are we settling? We got to stop settling. Your lead capture page looks like the ones, like, does not look like, it's exactly like the ones we have. It's exactly, every single one has the exact same thing. Yeah, it looks, Michael, it looks exactly. I just have a different picture because a fun fact about me, I really want the picture of the gal with the ripped jeans, but I don't know how to change it. And I'm terrified. When you have a system making you a lot of money, you just don't want to change it. And I just don't want to bother Michelle S with it. She's probably gonna pee her pants laughing when I'm like, can you just go in my automated system and change that? I'm just afraid. But it says exact same thing. So if yours says something different, you're not using the right system. and then I can't help you. I know this is a proven system. It's not as much about the picture as much as about what it says. Now, the picture does need to have emotion in it, which you got to show a body, a face. That's the emotion. That's how you can take words. So, like, for example, we were talking about building that invisible empire. Like, my daughter's getting ready to launch hers at the age of 18, by the way. She's not whining. She's not making excuses. She doesn't expect to have success in a week or 5 weeks. She's looking long term. Like, she's like, Mom, I don't care. If it takes me 5 years to learn how to get a daily paying customer. She goes, in 8 years, I'll be a self made millionaire. I care. I'll take 8 years to be a self made millionaire because I'll be 27. It's right here. I don't understand how adults got so messed up in the fact that they want to invest in something, they want it to work overnight, and if it doesn't, they want to quit. I don't get it. I can't even wrap my head around it. Maybe it's the way we're all raised. Maybe we were raised different because I was raised from entrepreneurs and I watched my parents or my dad. I watched my dad work hard. Right. And so I don't know. It's just different to me. But anyway, so many of you are listening to me right now, and you're like going back into, was it day 4 of our 90 days? We're doing a 90-day run right now where I'm equipping you of exactly how to have massive success in an online business. And one of the days where you become a magnet and you repel. Now you see I'm repelling right now. I'm repelling people that I don't want to do business with right now because I am looking for people that are absolutely serious about designing their life because I want to create 1,000 self-made millionaires inside my community. I know my daughter's going to be one of them. So 999 more. And so I'm repelling the people that I know I can't help. That's the cool part about creating content, right? Yes, exactly. Rome was not built in a day. Exactly. Yeah, you remember me saying that. Yes. Oh, well, but see, but now the cool part is you guys know what I train you on inside my community. I actually do. I don't just train you on and not implement it. So you guys are literally watching me implement it right now. Plug in sponge. Yes, I'll be one. Yes, David, I love it. I will also be one. Awesome. Exactly. Well, I'm also turning people off, Nicholas, but I'm attracting exactly. I'm the magnet, like I talked about in my training, a magnet to my perfect customer right now. Yeah. I want to be one. Yes, I love it. How do you know the products and services? You want to check them out, Karen? Yeah, just go right here to dailypaybusiness.com because we're paid daily. Daily pay business. Right? When you go there, it's going to take you right here. My goal is to be one. Awesome. I am repelled. Love your honesty. So good. Dailypaybusiness.com. Put your email in here. And then as soon as you do, it's going to take you right here. I recommend watching this video. I know you're going to want to get impatient and I know you're going to want to just click and look at the 4 products. I get it. Watch the video first to really understand and then click here and you're going to see the 4 different programs. Just scroll to the very bottom and you will definitely see the 4 programs. Get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. That's not for me to decide. Okay. It's just not for me. I'm going to be one in your community. Yes. Awesome. You are welcome. Yes. My goal is to earn 6 figures. Let's go. I teach only those who are committed to achieving those dreams and interested in that. Yes, Nicholas. Absolutely, my friend. And if anybody works with Nicholas, they're going to get their rear lit on fire to help them reach that goal and dream. We need to have Nicholas come back, hint, hint, Nicholas, and do a training inside our community in August. Yay! Congratulations. Made that another 900 towards my goals last night. Yes. Aw, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I will be one. Awesome. Hello, watching from Texas, finally back on track after COVID. What? Is COVID still around? That's crazy. I have not even heard of that for the longest time. Oh, I love that. Steve goes, I bought from you. I'm a millionaire in slow motion. That's awesome, Steve, right? Oh, I like that, Michael. I'm running with you. Let's go. Let's go. So let's talk about launch to profit in 7 days. Okay. So the best way to do this, you guys, is literally people pay attention to stories. You don't put your kids to bed at night and tell them bedtime facts. You tell them bedtime stories. So I don't have my other phone here, dang it. So one of the first things I did is the moment I launched my business, I was terrified. And I wish I would have saved this story, dang it. We were coming back. So I purchased heading to my son's cross country meet. On the way back, I was really overthinking it. I was in my head. And I decided to do a story. And I did a story on Instagram. And all I said is, I'm excited, I'm nervous, but anybody know anything about digital marketing? I'm getting ready to launch into the digital marketing world. I said something like that. So I opened up conversations. I took temperatures, okay? And I posted the video. And then, I mean, a few people commented, right? And most people said, no, what's digital marketing? What's digital marketing? Then the next video I created, and I literally said this, who is on TikTok? Do you have any pointers for me? I'm getting ready to go on TikTok and I'm petrified. And I went, okay. I was being real. For some reason, people think the only reason you're going to have success is if you're polished and you're really good. No, people can sense the fakeness. And so that was my other story I created. And then I remember that was the two stories I created, right? And then there was a mixture of my son running that day. So that was my stories. That evening, when I was starting to set up my business, I took a quick screenshot and I'm like, yes, no tech. I just did these teaser stories. That's all I did. And I posted it. Now, when I post on Instagram, I shared it to Facebook. I make money daily in stories alone, by the way. Stories are fire. People love stories because they can be nosy and click through stories. So that was that's all I did. And then guess what? A few people messaged me and goes, what are you doing? What are you up to now? What are you doing now? And all I said is, I just replied to their DM and I said, stay tuned. I haven't got I'm putting a business on autopilot. I haven't got it launched yet, but I'm fired up. I just want more time with my family. Exclamation mark. That's all I said. And they reply back, they go, let me know. Because I just said I just wanted more time with my family. And you guys, that's all I did. I did stories, right? And I did that while my business was set up. The day it launched, okay, so you think about this. I did this on the 10th, the 11th, the 12th. And on the 13th, I literally did a post I did another story and I literally said, yeah, live. And I had my dailypaybusiness.com because on Instagram, you can have a clickable link. And I literally did, yeah, I'm live. I think it was me and my granddaughter, and she was jumping up and down. And I was like, I'm live. And that's all I said. I said, yay, I'm live. And we did a jump up and down, had a high energy song. And it said daily paid business, which took them right here. Made $300 that day. And I was like, holy crap. And guess what? It was a complete stranger. And I thought I got lucky. I was like, that was just luck, right? So I continue to do that. I continue to just be real and raw and share in my stories. I think one of the stories I did is I literally just said, I cannot believe how many people can use this to get their life and their time back. I just did quick little 5 to 12, 20-second stories. And then from that moment on, I always had daily pay business. And then I would swerve in with some family and then swerve on out with business and swerve back in with family, right? And the moment it would get up to like 100 to 400 views on a story, I would do business, business, business. But it was not like buy from me. I never said buy from me. I shared the vision. I shared like, oh my gosh, people need this. Oh my gosh, this is going to impact a lot of lives. Oh my gosh, this is going to help mamas never have to take a calculator to the grocery store, because I knew what my perfect customer needed to hear to buy. Made 300 on the 13th, made 600 the next day, 900 the next day. 300, 600, 300, 900. And then I went like 5-6 days and I didn't make anything. Okay. Because I started focusing more on just TikTok. Big mistake. I don't know why I wasn't as consistent with stories, right? I've had to fail my way to the top. But I had one video on TikTok that did pretty good. I probably peaked at maybe 800 to 1,000. But I had been building my email list from sharing my stories. And that's what pushed me to just start getting customers. And I made 7,000 that month from the 10th through the 30th of September. In October, you guys, I had 2 videos. One did good, really good, and one did great. Okay. And the other ones kind of hung out in the 50 to 200 club. If I had a video hit 200, that was like we are jumping on the bed. But see, here's the difference of me and you. If 50 people watched my video, I was like, holy crap, that's 50 complete strangers watching me. 50 strangers from all over the world discovered me. Do you see the difference of mindset? But I had 2 videos in October that just really built my email list. And I'm not talking a lot. You don't need a lot, right? My email, I didn't even have 1,000 followers yet. I hit 1,000 followers the end of October. But I ended up making 14,000. So you guys, I made $21,000 off of a TikTok platform, brand new to TikTok platform and Instagram stories that went over to Facebook. And I didn't do a lot on Facebook. Sometimes I did Instagram stories. Okay. I'm just telling you, it was the consistency and of me just sharing stories and piquing interest. I literally would tell people, oh my gosh, I'm going to learn the skills to make 300 a day. Do the math. I'm going to learn skills to make 300 a day, which is 109,000 a year. This is awesome. I can't wait to learn these skills. I can't wait to learn these skills. This is cool. People are like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. Check it out. And I pushed them back to here every time because I built this business. I've never heard the word no. I've never had to get on the phone with anybody. It's awesome. But I got to tell you this, the month of November, I literally hung out in the 200 club. Like literally, I don't even think I had any videos get pushed past 200. Matter of fact, 200 was a good day. Now, most of you, that's all you would have focused on. Me, I was so grateful. I was like, holy crap. If I have a video that gets 200 views, 3 videos a day, that's 600 complete strangers. I can't even imagine having 600 people in my house. Right? But what I focused on is I would go back to September and October, those 3 videos. You think about it. There's 31 days in October. So 31 times 3 is 93 videos I did in October and only 2 did good. Do you see the difference? See the CEO mindset I had? Because those are the 2 I focused on. Everybody else focuses on the ones that didn't do anything. I focus on the ones that did. How can I recreate them? What was said in my message that stopped the scroll of my perfect customer? So I worked on recreating them. That's all I focused on. And I finally started I made Fridays, Freedom Friday. Hey, it's Freedom Friday. Ask me anything. And I would go through my content and anybody asked me a question, I would reply to that in video stories. And that took off. At first it didn't, of course not. Right? But that took off. But you guys want to go to Launch to Profit in 7 days? Share your journey. The excitement, oh my gosh, I'm learning something new. I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to do this because I am going to change. Share the vision. Don't ask anybody to buy. Ask them if they've heard of digital marketing. Ask them if they know anything about having a business on autopilot. Don't ask anybody to buy. I didn't do one CTA, I don't think, but I had my website on there. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Connection equals currency. My goal was just to build my email list. But you guys, I'll share this with you. Nope, I didn't go live in September. Nope, I didn't go live in October. And November, the end of November, I decided to go live because I really wanted to get to know my perfect customer better. And so I started going live the end of November. I went live like 5 times and I was terrified. But I believed in what I was doing. Right? And then the beginning of December of 2022, I started going live every day. I've only missed like a week total since December of 2022, pushed my income to over 1,000 a month. And now I'm well over 4,000 to 5,000 on average a day. No, 1,000 a day. And now I'm averaging, let's just say 4,000 a day for easy math. All because I've just been consistent. But it's kind of like you can't eat an apple in one bite. You have to take bite-sized pieces. When you're going to build an online business, you got to take bite-sized pieces. But we live in a social world. People like to socialize. So you need to be a human and be you and be authentic and just go out there and create stories or content that will stop the scroll. Now, let's say you're building a faceless brand. How do you do that with a faceless brand? The same way. Because your social media posts, your social media accounts are going to have, and I teach you this inside my community, and you got to have that picture that's going to be on your social media profiles. That's the picture you use. And then you do the same thing, but it's the words on the screen instead of talking. And then when you put words on the screen, you have music match it. Now, here's the game changer. I built my business to 6 figures in 6 months. Okay. I made 152,000 in 6 months. But I started doing something different going into April. I think I did it a few times in March, and that was probably why I had such a huge month and hit 6 figures. I started adding weekly or monthly webinars back then, monthly webinars. Because I started building an email list and I was like, how can I communicate more with them? Now we're up to weekly webinars, and the people in my community that actually promote and use the weekly webinars are making money. And I mean bank. It's insane. The growth that we have the day of a webinar in our community it's literally nutso to me. So imagine getting a proven process to follow. And your goal is every day creating content, learn how to master the 2-hour income earning activity day, build your email list, build your following, and every week you invite to a free webinar. And then guess what? You get invited to the free webinar and you have the top income earners doing the webinar for you. So you get to be doing the things that you love while your guests are on a webinar with the people that have the most skills and techniques in our community that can actually help them, help your customers. It's just such an amazing process that we have, and it's been the game changer. This process is, I'm going to add another layer to it this month, but this process is literally what will help create 8,000 self-made millionaires inside my community. It's not an income claim, it's just the truth. I'm not going to create it for them. They will by following these strategies. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Michael. Love it. Give example of how you get prospects on TikTok to your link by just delivering value. Think about it. When you go out there and you see something that's really, really good, you're like, man, that was good. What do? You click on their profile and you want to learn more, right? And so one thing that we do, Betsy, that we teach you is we teach you how to do what's called a CTA. Put that in the comments, CTA, because I don't want you to forget it. I want you to plant that seed of a CTA in your head right now. It's called a call to action. So what we do, Betsy, is we'll create a piece of content. And at the very end, I'll be like, if you want to learn more, put ready in the comments. I would absolutely love to share it with you. Bessie, that's a CTA. What happens is, you guys ready for this? This is how I built my entire following. So what happens is I'll create a piece of content. The ones that make it to the end, they hear that CTA. The ones that are interested actually go to the comments and put ready in the comments. That immediately registers the algorithms with that social media platform to push that video out to more people like them. Now, the only goal of TikTok, the only goal of YouTube is keeping people on the platform longer. So they know you made it to the end of the video. So those algorithms are so intelligent. They will go find more people that watch videos and that would be interested. And they will push that out to more people like them. And guess what? While that's going on, you're doing the things that you love. You're spending time with your family or doing what you love. You're living your life. And the TikTok algorithms, the Facebook algorithms, the YouTube algorithms, the Instagram algorithms are pushing it out to more customers. It's brilliant. Because guess what? Then they put ready. I reply back with visit dailypaybusiness.com. I check it, 3 times a day now. I used to check it twice a day, 5 minutes at a pop, because I copy and paste out of my saved notes. visit or dailypaybusiness.com for details. I copy and paste it out of my notes, and I do it all through my notifications. So what happens is somebody's putting ready in the comments. I'm just copy and pasting dailypaybusiness.com for details. And then over and over, the more people that respond, the more the algorithms push it out. Now, here's my question for you. Okay. Because I'm going to make it even, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is awesome. Ready? Here it goes. How many of you have ever seen a video and you notice it has a lot of comments? So you go read the comments. Put a yes or no in the comments. Have you ever went and seen, like, you go look at the comments in a video? Has anybody? Am I the only one? It's like you want to go get your popcorn, then you go read the comments. As in, yes. You're like, hell yes, yes. Okay. So think about this. We've all done it. Okay. So are your perfect customers. So you think about it. You create a piece of content, you do the CTA, they're responding to the CTA, you're responding back to your domain, which is branding you, because guess what? The other people, the looky-loos that are clicking on that to see the comments, are seeing your domain over and over and over. You planted the seed. This is all happening, again, while you're doing the things that you love. So all of a sudden you planted the seed, and guess how you water that seed? No different than if you plant something outside, you water it. You know how you water it? Because you're going to be consistent with 3 pieces of content a day. All of a sudden, that seed was planted because they seen your dailypaybusiness.com or whatever yours is. And then tomorrow they see another one of your videos. Oh, they watered that seed. See another one of your videos. All of a sudden, it's starting to get more familiar. And if all of a sudden, like, I got to check this out. Like, I keep on seeing her. That's how I built my entire business. And guess what? All of that is going on while I'm spending time with my family. All of that is going on while I'm able to be creative and add other income streams. You guys, it's the most brilliant business strategy I've ever seen in my entire life, because you know what? You don't have to spend any money on marketing to achieve this. You just got to want to be consistent with 3 pieces of content a day. That's it. 3 a day can turn into daily pay. That's why it's called dailypaybusiness.com. Yes, isn't it awesome, Betsy? So that means, Betsy, you don't got to go find customers. You don't got to DM anybody. With that being said, TikTok, please be safe. I will not DM you on TikTok. If you're getting a DM from me, I can promise you it's not me. I don't do WhatsApp. I don't do Telegram. I don't do trading. I don't do crypto. I don't do any of that. So be safe, please. Okay. The best way to hang out with me is go to dailypaybusiness.com. And when you go there, just click right here. Okay. And put your email in. The moment you put your email in, you'll be immediately taken to here, and you'll get this in your, oops, where's it at? You'll get this one in your email. Just reply back to that. I'll be answering emails this afternoon. Yes. Hello, Alex. How are you, my friend? Love it. I'm glad I fired you up. Yes. Hope it just helps you want to take action, right? I'm just your hope dealer. You guys, I hope today you see a different perspective. I hope today you see that you too can learn these skills. I hope. I just want to be your hope dealer. Dang it. I want you to be so freaking proud of yourself on December 31st, because you took charge on July 15th and you've completely changed your family's life. That's all I care about. Can you have link to replies on auto? Yes, but I would never do that, because here's why. If you do that, pretty soon you're going to start great question, by the way, because pretty soon you're going to start getting other comments. Okay, you're gonna be, oh gosh, I do gotta go. My son just messaged me. He's so good with time. Pretty soon you're gonna be getting other comments, and then all of a sudden that auto reply is gonna be there, and it just loses credibility. So I just take the time to do it. You can do it through your notifications. It's real easy. Matter of fact, I will have my other phone and show you tomorrow. But I do gotta go because we have an appointment coming up here. We're hanging out in Colorado. You guys have been a great group today. I will share with you our next. No, I can't yet, because I don't remember. I was gonna, I think our next free webinar, I know it's Thursday. I just don't remember the time. I don't know. I'll give you the details tomorrow. I'll be working on that this afternoon. Yes. So you guys are awesome. Have an awesome week. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Check out dailypaybusiness.com. If you're interested, great. Let's go. Let's get your business on autopilot. Let's get your life back, your time back. Let's learn the skills to make daily pay. Okay. If you're not interested, I'm proud of you for checking it out. You never know what you're saying no to unless you check it out. YouTube, you've been awesome. Aw, thank you, Betsy. Blessings to you too, my friend. Yeah, thank you, Michael. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. So I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, I don't know what time tomorrow, because tomorrow I have my Legacy Builder call that I do. So if you guys get started in the Legacy Builder program before tomorrow, we get to hang out tomorrow on Zoom. We have a lot of fun. Tomorrow's going to be a really good one. Be looking at my stories on TikTok, Instagram, and Instagram, and Facebook, and I'll let you know what time I go live tomorrow. Have a good day, guys. Happy Monday. Thanks for hanging out with me. YouTube, you've been awesome. TikTok, as always, you've been fantastic.